plotting to conceal extravagant expenses involving Wayne LaPierre. Secret audio obtained by the Trace and ProPublica reveals executives from the gun group and its PR firm hatching a plan that would conceal payments for fancy hotels, limousines, and other luxury expenses for a decade. I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. According to The Trace, at a meeting in June 2009, the treasurer of the National Rifle Association worked out a plan to conceal luxury expenses involving its chief executive, Wayne LaPierre. According to the Trace audio of the meeting obtained by the Trace and ProPublica, the recording was unknown to New York's Attorney General, who is pursuing the NRA and LaPierre over a range of alleged financial misdeeds. It shows in real time the NRA's treasurer enlisting the group's longtime public relations firm to obfuscate the extravagant cost. Captured on tape is talk of LaPierre's desire to avoid public disclosure of his use of private jets, as well as concern about persistent spending at the Beverly Hills Hotel by a PR executive and close LaPierre advisor. During the meeting, which took place in the Alexandria, Virginia office of PR firm Ackerman McQueen, executives agreed that Ackerman would issue a Platinum American Express card to Tyler Scrope, the new head of the NRA's Nascent Advancement Divisions, which was responsible for bringing in high-dollar contributions from wealthy donors. Ackerman would then cover the card's charges and bill them back to the NRA under nondescript invoices. It's really the limo services and the hotels that I worry about, William Winkler, Ackerman's chief financial officer, said. He's going to need it for the hotels especially. The use of the Ackerman American Express card, according to a report by New York Attorney General LaPierre James, as expert witness on nonprofits, skirted internal controls that existed to ensure proper disclosure and regulatory compliance and to prevent fraud and abuse at the nonprofit. As a result, outside of a tiny group of NRA insiders, everyone was in the dark about years of charges by Scrope, who was still the head of the nonprofit's advancement division for luxury accommodations, including regular sojourns to the Four Seasons and the Ritz-Carlton. The NRA, in response, said the report was rife with inadmissible factual narratives, impermissible interpretations and inferences, and improper factual and legal conclusions. James's investigation into the NRA began in 2019 after the Trace, in partnership with the New Yorker and later with ProPublica, reported on internal accounting documents that indicated a culture of self-dealing at the gun rights group. In 2020, James sued the NRA and LaPierre, who presided over the organization for 3 decades, over claims of using nonprofit resources for personal enrichment, luxury, travel, and bloated contracts for insiders, allegations that the parties deny. The Attorney General is seeking financial restitution from the defendants and was, until last week, petitioning for LaPierre's removal, which was preempted on January 5 when LaPierre announced he would resign at the end of the month. The Attorney General's office was unaware of the audio until he was contacted by the Trace and ProPublica and did not respond to a request for comment. Ackerman, McQueen, and Winkler declined to comment. None of the other people mentioned in this story responded to requests for comment. The gun rights group's attorney, William A. Brewer III, said in an email, quote, "The tape has not been authenticated by the NRA, but if real, we are shocked by its content. The suggested contents would confirm what the NRA has said all along, that there were certain insiders and vendors who took advantage of the association. If true, it is an example of a shadowy business arrangement, one that was not brought to the attention of the NRA board," close quote. In the recording, Phillips, who was the NRA's top financial official from 1993 to 2018 and is also a defendant in James's suit, did not say why the unusual credit card arrangement was necessary. But at one point he indicated that LaPierre, whose public persona was that of a populist firebrand, had concerns about the optics of using NRA funds for travel on a private jet. We just have to be careful because Wayne wants to get through this whole year saying he hasn't used private aircraft, Phillips said. In that year's tax filings, he explained. Nonprofits for the first time would be required to disclose whether they paid for chartered flights for any of the numerous executives and officials listed in the documents. LaPierre, Phillips continued, just doesn't want to see getting off the plane anywhere. He doesn't want to be seen getting off the plane anywhere. In his opening statement on January 9th, Phillips' attorney said that the NRA's political activities cause real and serious security concerns. To that end, his client always acted in good faith, he said, and the questionable arrangement Phillips helped devise were not due to a desire for secrecy or to keep information from the NRA and its board, but for confidentiality. This will be an ongoing story. I'm Tyrone Bowman. Never surrender, never quit.